Hey y'all, I'm hunting. It's the last day of muzzleloader, and it's raining. But we will see what happens. And the bad thing is I can't hear anything. So, I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. But, if I see any deer, of course I will, film them. And I also brought, these are the flat ones. So, the other ones were round. These are still pretty good though. So, anyways, if I see or hear anything, I will be back. Okay. It's hard to hear because it's raining, but I heard what sounded like a knock back behind me. Couldn't really tell. It's raining. But I did bring me some of these to crunch on when I'm a little bit nervous. So I'm listening. These are good. They're not as good as the round ones. A little bit harder. I mean, they still melt. But I really like the rounder ones better. So. But these will do. And I also heard movement back there. I don't know, it's weird sounding. It don't sound like running through the leaves. But anyways, hopefully nothing too crazy goes on. I don't want that. But anyways, y'all, I'll be back if I see any deer, hear anything. If I see one of the big guys, if I could move, I'll try to film him, but it all depends on what he's doing. If he's coming at me, I ain't filming. I don't know what I'll be doing, praying. But anyways, I'll be back. Okay. I just heard something let out a yell, a howl, I don't know, up at the top of the power line. I'm hoping it was an owl, but if it was an owl, it was the weirdest call I've ever heard. It was just one long, I don't even know. But anyways, I haven't seen any deer. The rain is finally easing up, so maybe they'll start stirring. But maybe y'all, hopefully don't have too much activity. But I do have these. They're good. But not as good as the round ones. The round ones are softer. But if I hear anything else, I'll be back. Okay. It's starting to rain again a little bit. Did hear a deer blowing. And if y'all are wondering what these are my earplugs. I put them in before I shoot because when I was young, I was a teenager, I was shooting and I blew a hole in my eardrum, y'all. That was very painful. And I lost my hearing in my ear for a day or two. I can't remember. So, even when I'm hunting, when I see a deer, those go in first thing. And I tie them onto my glasses. They're supposed to go around your neck, but they won't stay on. I'll lose them. So, that's what I did. But not seeing any deer. I did hear that one blowing. So I'm eating me a cereal bar. It's not the best in the world, but when you're hungry, I haven't ate very much today, so when you're hungry, I guess it will suffice. But taste test. I've already taken a bite of it, but it'll work when you're hungry. I hope I at least see a deer. Maybe it'll start stirring closer it gets to dark. The rain was supposed to have moved out by now. So, I don't know. Maybe it will. Actually, this thing's kind of gross, y'all. I don't know about this thing I'm eating. But I don't know. Anyways, if I see a deer, I'll film them. Okay. I haven't heard or anything or seen any deer. And, the only time I'm noisy is when I'm talking. I did hear a couple of shots. But I was wanting to share something with y'all. It's something that I have carried with me for years. I didn't know how long I had carried this with me until I opened it up. And, the date says February 14th, 1995. And it's something Paul got for me. It's a little pocket Bible. And I just thought that was pretty cool, that I have had it that long. I know it had a long time. I didn't realize it was that long. And I just need to remember when I get nervous, or scared that, that's what matters. So, there went a limb. Oh my God. I thought that was a squirrel. It fell in front of me. It was like a piece of a limb. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. Okay, I've been out here since about it was a little after 2:30. It's now a little after 5. I've seen one deer, and it was behind me. It was crossing really quick. That's it. It's still raining. Not very hard, but I did find one more of these. I guess I had more left in there than I thought. But I've probably got, it'll get dark around 6:30, 6:45, which may be a little bit earlier since it's cloudy. But hopefully they'll start stirring. Those are so good. And I'm hungry. And that cereal bar was not good. But I ate it. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here. And if I see any deer, I'll record them. Another gunshot. Still not seeing anything. It's about 5:30 or so. But I don't know, I got this really weird feeling come over me, and I don't know why. I haven't heard anything. But it's just a creepy feeling. I don't like it when I feel that. I don't know. But I haven't heard anything else. I thought I heard something a little earlier walking, this way again, but I couldn't really tell. And then I was smelling what smelled like a wet horse again. And there's no, or a sweaty horse. And there's no horses around here, which kind of creeps me out. So, I don't know. I hope I don't hear anything. And there was some fog. It was getting kind of foggy, but it's kind of went away. Thank goodness. I don't want to be out here, and it start getting all foggy. That'd be creepy. If anything happens, I will let you know. I was just wanting y'all to see how beautiful that is, because there's something I want to say. And I debated on whether or not to say it, but I'm going to. Okay. I don't want to cry. But before my sighting, we suspected, there was weird things that happened, but you can't wrap your mind around it. But every time I would sit in my deer stand, I would do a lot of praying. Because that's where I feel closest to the Lord, is when I am out here in the midst of what God created. And even though now I'm scared, but this is where I feel so close to God. Earlier I was sitting here and I was praying, and that's just where I feel the closeness is out here. And I never want that to be taken away from me. People say, well, you can feel God anywhere, in your house and church or whatever. Yeah, you can. But when I am out here in nature, that's just where I feel it the strongest. And I love that feeling. And I just don't ever want that to be taken away from me. So that's why I keep doing what I'm doing. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. That way you can understand, even though I'm terrified. I can't let it be taken away from me. So. Okay, well, I'm headed back. I like to be able to see, especially walking by these trees, which it's pitch black in there. Let me flip this phone around. That's what I'm seeing. It's actually darker than what it looks like through the camera. Those little deer were right there. There's Paul. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. There was 2 deer that crossed the power line, but they were running like something was after them. I couldn't really film them. It was too fast. Those birds, they scare me every time. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I love and appreciate y'all very much. There's those birds again. And please remember to pray for each other. Pray for our country and the world. And I really do love and appreciate y'all. And I hope the good Lord blesses everyone.